Caught one in the eye. I think there was a head clash there first.
Okay.
May have got a thumb in the eye at the end of it. Geez, the way he reeled back. Oh. 2 rounds down, some big shots already. Plenty more still to come.
Let's take a look at round number 2 after things settled down after the knockdown from Will Tomlinson in round number 1.
It's a clean right hand that cracked him.
Yeah, got him
in the eyeball.
In the eye, yeah. Oh, might have been the elbow.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. Elbow clipped him on the way out.
Elbow got him, yeah.
Punch in the eye wouldn't have tickled though, would it?
Certainly.
Former champions at 130 pounds in the crowd tonight. Barry Michael and Lester Ellis. Tomlinson with a cracking right hand and the head come belting together.
Stop that.
Oh.
That was a Saturday Night King hit.
Oh, Will going for the big left hook again. He's got to be careful.
Tomlinson's cut.
Good cut.
Tomlinson is cut, and it's in an awkward position as he opens up here on Ruiz.
Certainly
Ruiz goes to the body.
Not going to phase Will. He's been in this position before. Oh.
You wanted a war, we expected a war, and a war is what we shall get.
This is what you get when you fight Will Tomlinson, mate. You're going to get a guy who's going to be in your face trying to knock you out.
You put a recipe of a Mexican in between that, it reaps action, that's for sure.
Exactly, Chris. This is a great fight so far.
A full 7-week preparation for Daniel Ruiz. They do have a common opponent. That was Alan Herrera, who will beat for the vacant title back in November. Ruiz lost on points to Herrera back in 2009.
Let's see if that classic styles make fights weighs up tonight, because, you know, Will beat Herrera and Herrera beat Ruiz. But, oh, good right hand.
That's exactly right. As I said earlier, every fight's different, and anything can happen here tonight.
It's funny, people kind of associate, they look at it and go, well, this guy beat this guy, so he should beat him. I could fight Andy. Andy could beat me in 3 rounds. You could fight, Andy could fight Chris. Chris could beat Andy, and I could beat Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Are you predicting I'd beat you, Greeny, in 3 rounds? I'll run with that.
Styles make fights, mate.
You got it. You're exactly right. And the type of style that Wild Will has normally ends up with a bit of claret on the ring.
And certainly fan-friendly, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's commentator-friendly too.
Yeah, he is. Makes it easy for us.
You're definitely not going to fall asleep watching him.
Nice from Tomlinson, pulling his way across the ring. He's now in a dominant position.
He's starting to assert his authority on the Mexican, but the Mexican's still very dangerous. You know what? I'm actually really impressed with the calmness and the tranquility of this Mexican. He's not phased at all. He's cool as, boys.
And a baby, 22 years of age.
He's a pup.
Probably been fighting since he was 6.
Yeah.
Yep. I just like the look in his eye, you know. He's just cool, he's calm, he's concentrating.
We saw at the end of, the start of round 3, he was up early, 20 seconds before the bell even went.
There's the old story that sparring in Mexico is often more brutal than fighting in most places across the world.
The Mexican's actually trying to bring Will onto the left hook when he comes in.
That's his shot, the Mexican.
Round 3.
Good round, boys.
Yep, another good round. Tomlinson cut. Time for Lincoln Hudson to go to work here in the red corner.
Okay, now listen to me, brother. We're going to go light hands, light feet, until you can't punch that ball. Okay? What's happening is you're not going right hand, leaving right hand. You're overreaching with a jab. Okay? You've got his measure. You've got his measure.
Let's wind the clock back to the night in Will Tomlinson's career. It was November 2011. Perth's Challenge Stadium on the undercard of Danny Green and Christoph Wlodarczyk Tomlinson grabbed himself a slice of history and realised the dream in what was a war. There's no other word for it. Herrera stood there, took it, and gave it back. And that's exactly what we're expecting tonight from Daniel Ruiz.
Geez, he threw some nice shots in that little sequence there. I think Herrera and Ruiz go to the same barber too, boys.
Yeah.
No break. Everything's good. Everything's good. Come on. Very good.
Our referee, our experienced American referee, Stevie Smoger, just trying to calm things down between two athletes.
Great balance from Will Tomlinson there.
He's a compact little fighter, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's got that nice compact style.
Amateur career of 90-odd fights. He was a state, national and Oceania champion. This is 20th time as a professional.
I think from memory as well, he may have even represented Australia at the World Championships in Chicago maybe that year.
Or a couple of straight left hands there did our man Will.
Step.
And push around to his left and create an angle, Tomlinson. In the exchange, looking for that left hook.
Another head clash.
Really come together.
You get the feeling, the way and the rate they're happening, it's not going to be the last.
It's just the style of the fight.
Yeah, it's not intentional. Both boys are just giving, you know, they want to be devastating in their power.
Ruiz trying to go under. Tomlinson bullies him into the corner. Ruiz counter.
Nice uppercut left hook in there by Ruiz. It's good work.
Now it's Will's turn to do the bullying here, and he does just that. Final move of round number 4.
That's real good work. That's the finer points of boxing that you look at as a coach or, you know, your trainer on the outside. Ruiz went for the big left hook. Will's right hand was glued to the side of his chin. There, you know, and again, there's a perfect illustration. You know then you can't get caught with that left hook. And they're the little things you're looking for as a coach.
And he countered nicely with his own hook.
Yeah, that's right.
Step.
They would have watched plenty of Daniel Ruiz on everyone's favourite coach and trainer, Mr. YouTube, and seen that the left hook is where Daniel Ruiz does most of his damage.
That's right.
I find it amazing some fighters don't use video analysis to study their opponents. They just go and fight them. They don't even check them out, you know.
Yeah.
It's madness. But that's giving a mark an even break.
That's right, yep.
Overhand right coming. Keep it short. So when you get it short, you've got to let your hands fly forward. You understand what I'm saying?
Barry Michael in the corner.
Former 130-pound champion of the world, holding the IBF version along with Lester Ellis and Robbie Peden.
Second down, round 5.
Here we go, round number 5. Will Tomlinson, Daniel Ruiz, Australia and Mexico for the IBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World.
Okay, Greeny, put your trainer's hat on. Will Tomlinson seems to be in control, but Ruiz still dangerous. What do you tell Will Tomlinson in the corner?
Oh, good shots, both boys in there. I would tell him, Chris, to keep doing exactly what he's doing, but I would probably tell him to actually be a little bit more careful.
Yep.
Because this Ruiz kid's getting a bit more desperate now.
Tomlinson is down.
Oh, he's hurt himself.
Counted as a slip after getting a big left hook.
That corner is slippery, though, because Ruiz nearly slipped before.
Wipe it down.
His eyes look all right, Will's eyes look all right, but there you go, there's a perfect example of this kid's getting desperate, he's getting wild. Will's doing a good job, he's having to work hard. It's good hook inside there by Will Tomlinson and a counter by Ruiz, but he's just got to stay cool because he's won every round.
Yeah.
But he's having to work hard for it.
Yeah, I fully agree, and it might be just one of those fights that he's just got to grind the 12 rounds out.
Nice shot from Tomlinson.
Just stay in front of his opponent.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I wouldn't be telling him to go to look for the knockout at all. Oh, lovely shot. Lovely one, too, there by Will Tomlinson.
Then again, if the knockout comes like it almost did just then, shorten your night at the office.
That left hook from Ruiz just oozes power, and it's not like it's muscle power, it's just the way he throws it. It just brings his whole body weight across, and it's got speed on it.
He's winging it. He's got some herb on it, all right. It's got a lot of herb.
Keep him in front of you, Will. Keep him in front of you.
Oh, Logan nearly caught one.
He slowed up a little. He would have slipped that in his day.
Things just settled down in the middle minute of round number 5.
Nice one, too, there by Will. Finding his range now. If he fights inside, he's going to give the Mexican an edge. He's got to stay where he is outside. He's teeing off nicely.
Get behind him. Will's natural instinct is to fight. Very nice boxer, but he's a fighter.
Yeah.
Get back on the chest and have a crack.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. But, yeah, it's funny, too, because Ruiz has got, by the looks of it, the reach advantage and the height advantage, but Will's is outboxing him from a distance.
30 seconds remaining, round number 5.
Just for the viewers at home who kind of think, oh, you know, they're getting tagged, but they're not going anywhere, and why aren't they going down? Well, a lot of guys, as you know, Chris, a lot of guys, you know, people who don't fight and haven't, you know, ever fought before, especially at this level, at the level you have been at as well, they wouldn't realise that most guys be knocked out. These guys are here because they're tough. They can handle it. The punishment they're handing out is quite substantial.
Just works its way up in levels from domestic level to international level, world level.
To this, to elite level.
Hurts, doesn't it, mate?
Let's have a look at this, well, what was classed as a slip from the referee. Left hook definitely touched him, but he just didn't seem on balance there, Will Tomlinson.
It looked spectacular, didn't it?
Oh!
He got a knuckle sandwich.
Didn't blink an eyelid.
Until then, sit down with your punches. Double, triple right hand. Not 1, 2. I'm telling you. And every time he's close, he goes to the body shot.
Seconds up.
Referee Steve Smoger there having a joke about the punch he copped. He's a great sport.
Round number 6, middle rounds here. Tomlinson certainly in control on the judges' scorecards. Ruiz, 22 years of age, his second time fighting out of Mexico. The first was in June last year. 10-round loss to Logan McGuinness up there in Canada. Marked up around and under both eyes is Ruiz. Oh, good shot from Tomlinson. The Mexican rocked back.
And great composure from Will.
Has the whiskers on the Mexican.
Unbelievable.
There's a bomb. He's a kid too, man. He's 22 years old. Like, you know, to the viewers watching at home that are teenagers, they may think 22's, you know, old. Man, I'm 39. 22 is a kid. He's a baby.
He's got a bit of claret coming out of the nose now, Daniel Ruiz.
I'm surprised he's still got a nose after those 2 shots.
He's a classy little kid, man.
Look at the great job the corner have done on Will Tomlinson's cut in the middle of his forehead.
Ruiz heavily marked up now and getting desperate. The middle rounds of this championship fight.
He is